Germany's government has faced a setback during critical budget negotiations. The higher regional court in Cologne ruled in favor of a supplier of protective masks ordered by the Federal Ministry of Health in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic but later refused acceptance and payment. The court ordered the ministry to pay €85 million, $92 million, plus €33 million in default interest. This ruling could have broader implications, as another 100 similar lawsuits are pending. If the Ministry of Health loses these as well, it could face losses amounting to €2.3 billion in total, marking it as one of the biggest tax wastage scandals in German history. In March 2020, the world grappled with the sudden onslaught of COVID-19, facing a shortage of vaccines and protective clothing. Desperately needed respiratory masks were in short supply as China, producing 80% of such masks, halted exports. In response, then Federal Minister of Health Jens Spahn, CDU, initiated an open-house procurement procedure, signing contracts with all interested suppliers to secure the necessary masks. Spahn set the price for FFP2 masks at €4.50 and surgical masks at 60 euro cents, against ministry officials' recommendations of €3 per mask. This high pricing led to orders for 5.7 billion masks, far exceeding expectations. Martina Sturm-Fiebrecht, SPD, criticized the high price setting, questioning the consideration of market developments and political accountability. Spahn defended his actions, stating that urgent decisions were needed to protect human lives, despite the high costs and chaotic circumstances. The Federal Ministry of Health had initially calculated a need for over 3 billion masks per year for healthcare workers. However, only 1.7 billion masks were distributed, and 1.2 billion masks were destroyed in 2023 due to expired dates. The ministry tried to exit contracts by citing quality and delivery failures. However, the Cologne Higher Regional Court ruled that the fixed deal clause was invalid, finding suppliers were unfairly disadvantaged. The ministry plans to appeal to the Federal Court of Justice. If the appeal is rejected, the Cologne ruling will become legally binding, affecting other pending cases and potentially leading to significant financial repercussions. Politically, the scandal raises questions about the government's COVID-19 measures and their impact on fundamental rights. The ruling coalition parties, SPD, Greens, and FDP, support a citizens' council to review pandemic responses. The Greens and FDP also advocate for a Bundestag commission of inquiry to hear from lawmakers and experts and recommend future actions.